Gees are responsible for some of the biggest hits in pop history. This year they celebrate half a century, Sammy. On the charts.
And reporter Rani Sadler has the exclusive. Rani, good morning. This really was the ultimate scoop, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun. It was so cool. You know, I think the Bee Gees might be considered a little bit daggy these days, but if you're anything like me, and I'm sure plenty of people are, you know, all of their songs, you heard them everywhere. My dad used to play them in the house all the time, so it was completely surreal when I got to spend the day with them in Miami, Florida, and they showed me around the studio where they recorded lots of their biggest hits.
200 million records in 5 decades. Barry, Robin and Maurice Gibb grew up in Queensland.
You clearly have a lot of memories of Australia. You were in Australia for 8 years.
Yeah.
Do you still feel Australian?
Very much so. Our early years in Redcliffe and Scarborough. And,
a lot of our musical development as songwriters.
Our first songs were, written in Redcliffe,
Yeah. And then down in Sydney, in Hurstville with Ozzy.
Yeah.
Hurstville, I grew up right near there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's one of the wilder suburbs.
What is the coolest thing that has happened to you guys? And I don't mean your biggest hit or the most adoration, but one of the cooler moments where you kind of went, this rocks, this is pretty bloody good.
There were actually many, but if I had to pick a favourite, it would be meeting Al Pacino.
Really?
At the Sgt. Pepper party.
Oh, yeah.
When he had the beard for Serpico. And just the idea that he would be even interested in saying hello to me.
So you guys still get starstruck?
Oh, yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys when you were performing? Or what's the stupidest thing you've ever done? Have you ever, someone's playing one song, someone's playing the other, or anybody tripped over?
I think Maurice actually lay down and went to sleep on the stage.
Really?
Yeah. Which I thought was actually a cool moment. I don't know.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly. Anything goes.
He was tired.
It was a long tour.
Fair enough, you're the Bee Gees.
Sometimes the Bee Gees' most important music came to them at the most unexpected times.
If you have an idea in the middle of the night, you record it.
Yeah.
Because you'll forget it the next day.
Yeah. So you could have an idea anywhere in the shopping centre, walking down the street, at the beach.
Yeah. Or the gents' toilet. I'm being truthful.
What song was written in the toilet?
Well, not too many. Not too many.
Having your appreciation for that one.
Well, you get preoccupied.
More to do with the tiles than anything else.
But we used to love the echo.
But no, the echo is no good in there.
Can you give us one note?
No echo, you see.
This is where the masterpieces were created.
Well, this is where we made records. All of these records were made here.
I think a couple of them might have, you might have your name on just one or two.
Yeah, I can't see them, though.
Oh, it's because they're right up the top.
Oh, yeah, you hide them.
Are there lyrics to one song that you kind of think, yeah, that was pretty good?
How deep is your love?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're proud of How Deep Is Your Love?
Oh, yeah, very much.
And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
The Bee Gees spent long hours and sleepless nights in this studio.
Over here was a pinball machine.
Yeah, that's right.
Play on that?
Oh, yeah. And Stephen, my eldest son, would sleep in a crib underneath the pinball machine.
And this is Stephen now, also a musician with a bit of a different image.
You remember this place really well?
I do, and there used to be a staircase over there, right? There used to be a staircase, and all I remember is everybody telling me stuff, running up and down it, but of course I didn't listen.
In 2003, Maurice Gibb died unexpectedly. Since then, the Bee Gees put performing on hold.
How hard has it been for you since Maurice passed away? And should your fans, since then, give up on any notion that they might get to see you tour again?
The loss of Maurice scattered our family to the winds, Robin continued to perform in any way he could find, and I became polarized. I couldn't really, didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to continue on what we've been doing. I didn't have the passion for it. It was just too painful.
But, you know, it's, this is something we created when we were kids, and
we can't stop doing it.
Yeah, it's our legacy, and it's Maurice's legacy as well.
So does that mean one day we might get the opportunity to see the two of you perform in concert as the Bee Gees in Australia?
I think so.
Yes.
It'll happen?
Yeah, I think it'll happen.
Too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones.
Now, these guys have been around for 5 decades, but they were, I've got to say, bar none, the nicest celebrities I've ever interviewed. And we get to interview a fair few over here. These guys were so laid back, so down to earth. I said later on, you know, you could take them to a barbecue or something. They'd fit in just nicely, have a little chat.
You should do that.
Here's Barry, came with me to the barbie. Barry Gibb.
Take them out on your hens night tonight.
Yeah, I will. I'll see if Barry and Robin want to come out on Marnie's hens night. They might. No, actually, no. I'm just gonna, no.
What a
Nothing.
coup, though, to have the Bee Gees play the hens night. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be very, very cool.
Off you go and have fun, and thank you for chatting to us.
Boy.
See ya.